Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a film that isn't just a movie, but an experience. A film that redefined the war genre and left an indelible mark on cinematic history. We're talking about Steven Spielberg's 1998 masterpiece, Saving Private Ryan. Now, before we get started, I want to make one thing crystal clear. This entire discussion will be completely spoiler-free. My goal here is not to ruin the plot for anyone who hasn't seen it, but rather to explore why this film is so powerful, so important, and why it continues to resonate with audiences more than 2 decades after its release. If you've never seen it, I hope this inspires you to watch it. And if you have, I hope this gives you a fresh appreciation for its artistry and impact. So, what is Saving Private Ryan about at its core? The story is deceptively simple. Set during the invasion of Normandy in World War II, the film follows a small squad of U.S. soldiers led by Captain John Miller, played by the brilliant Tom Hanks. Their mission is unique and perilous. They must go deep behind enemy lines to find and bring home a single soldier, Private James Francis Ryan. Why? Because Ryan's 3 brothers have all been killed in action, and the U.S. War Department wants to prevent his mother from receiving a 4th devastating telegram. This simple premise becomes the vehicle for an incredibly profound exploration of war, humanity, and sacrifice. The film doesn't ask, can they find him? But rather, is it right to risk the lives of 8 men to save one? This moral and ethical question hangs over every single frame of the movie, forcing both the characters and the audience to grapple with the impossible arithmetic of war. There are no easy answers, and the film is brave enough not to provide them. Let's talk about the opening scene. If you know anything about Saving Private Ryan, you know about the D-Day landing on Omaha Beach. This sequence, which runs for nearly 30 minutes, is arguably one of the most visceral, terrifying, and realistic depictions of combat ever put on film. Spielberg famously didn't storyboard this part of the movie. He wanted the chaos to feel authentic, using shaky, handheld cameras to put the viewer right there in the sand, amidst the deafening explosions and relentless gunfire. It's not an easy watch, it's brutal, it's graphic, and it's deeply unsettling. But it's also essential. Spielberg's intention wasn't to glorify violence, but to strip away any romantic notions of war. He wanted to show the sheer, unvarnished horror that those young men faced. He wanted us to understand the price of freedom. This opening doesn't just set the stage. It fundamentally changes your perspective for the rest of the film. After witnessing that carnage, you understand the stakes. You understand the trauma these soldiers carry with them on their journey. One of the film's greatest strengths is its incredible cast and the depth of its characters. Tom Hanks delivers one of his finest performances as Captain Miller. He isn't a superhero, he's a school teacher from Pennsylvania, a good man forced to do unimaginable things. We see the toll the war has taken on him, not just in the lines on his face, but in the slight tremor in his hand, a physical manifestation of his inner turmoil. He's a leader who carries the weight of his men's lives on his shoulders, constantly questioning the morality of their mission while trying to maintain order and hope. And the squad he leads is a microcosm of America itself. You have the tough, cynical Sergeant Horvath, played by Tom Sizemore, who is fiercely loyal to Miller. You have the religious sniper, Jackson, whose quiet prayers before each shot are chilling. There's the medic, Wade, who desperately tries to piece men back together. The wise-cracking Private Ryan, who openly questions the logic of their mission. And then there's Corporal Upham, a translator with no combat experience, who serves as the audience's surrogate. He's us. He's the one who is terrified, out of his depth, and forced to confront the moral compromises of survival. Each character feels real, each has a backstory, and you grow to care for them deeply, which makes their perilous journey all the more tense. The cinematography by Janusz Kaminski is another key element that makes this film a work of art. He used a technique called bleach bypass on the film negative, which desaturates the colors, giving the movie a washed-out, almost newsreel-like quality. This visual style doesn't just look cool, it serves the story. It reflects the grim, bleak reality of the war, draining the life and vibrancy from the French countryside and mirroring the emotional state of the soldiers. The world they inhabit is not a bright, colorful place. It's a world of gray skies, muddy fields, and muted greens. Similarly, the sound design is a character in itself. The film won an Oscar for Best Sound, and it's easy to see why. The sound of bullets whizzing past your ear, the distinct ping of an M1 Garand rifle running out of ammo, the deafening silence after a massive explosion. It all works together to create an immersive and terrifyingly realistic soundscape. There are long stretches of the film with very little musical score. John Williams, the legendary composer, and Spielberg made a conscious decision to let the sounds of war be the music. When the score does come in, it's used sparingly and with incredible emotional impact, never telling you how to feel, but rather underscoring the gravity and sorrow of a moment. Beyond the technical brilliance, Saving Private Ryan is a deeply human story. As the squad travels through war-torn France, their journey is punctuated by moments of quiet reflection, dark humor, and intense philosophical debate. They talk about home, about what they'll do after the war, about the first thing they ever thought of when they were a kid. These small, intimate moments are what make the film so powerful. It reminds us that these soldiers were not just uniforms, they were sons, brothers, and husbands. They were ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances. The film forces us to confront difficult questions. What does it mean to be a good man in a war? What is the value of a single human life? How do people hold on to their humanity in the face of such inhumanity? The search for Private Ryan becomes a search for meaning in the madness of war. For Captain Miller and his men, completing the mission becomes a way to find some sense of purpose, to make their sacrifices, and the sacrifices of their fallen comrades, count for something. It's their one good deed in a world gone wrong. The film's impact was immediate and profound. It led to a renewed interest in World War II history. Veterans who had never spoken about their experiences began to open up to their families. The National D-Day Memorial in Bedford, Virginia, saw a huge increase in support, largely because of the film's influence. It set a new standard for realism in war films, influencing countless movies and television series that followed, like Band of Brothers, which was also produced by Spielberg and Hanks. Saving Private Ryan is more than just a war movie. It's a memorial. It's a tribute to a generation that sacrificed so much. It doesn't celebrate war, it questions it. It doesn't glorify soldiers, it humanizes them. It's a harrowing, heartbreaking, and ultimately hopeful film about the search for decency in the midst of chaos. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. If you haven't seen it, I truly hope you'll take the time to watch it. It's not an easy film, but it's an important one. It's a piece of cinema that will stay with you long after the credits roll, and it will give you a profound sense of gratitude for the sacrifices that were made. For those who have seen it, maybe it's time for a rewatch to appreciate its craftsmanship and its powerful, timeless message. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share my thoughts on this incredible film. What are your spoiler-free thoughts on Saving Private Ryan? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. Until next time, take care.